Welcome to another informative video brought to you by Ortruo. In today's series, we will be looking at valve terminal. The major difference between these valve and the conventional electro-valve will be discussed in detail. And finally, the application of the valve blocks as related to industrial process will be looked at. Stay tuned. Irina, could you please help me arrange my files and my luggages? Thank you.
All right. That wouldn't be a problem.
Hi bro. How can I help you today? I was not expecting you this time.
Yeah. Victor. I have a project at hand. This project entails the use of compressed air and electric signal to control process instrument. This air will be controlled by the PLC. And of course the output module of the PLC will be used to send 24 volts at varying interval as per design. Now the problem is, the cable that will be requires for this setup will be too much because the number of instrument that will be controlled by the PLC are more than 2. So you can imagine. We will have to terminate the control voltage for each of these electro-valve. This will increase the project cost. So I believe I should seek professional advice.
Alright. Electro-valve is one of the most widely used device in automated setup. This equipment offers a robust and flexible way of controlling industrial instrument. But installation cost is always a cause of concern. Well, there are alternatives. Valve terminals is another example. Before we will look at the features it has over electro-valves. Let's look at how it works. It is an electro-pneumatic device that is used to control the supply of compressed air when required. It has only one air supply inlet. This inlet is where the compressed air coming from utilities will be terminated at. It is at this port that it will be distributed to other channels. This channels is where the field instruments will be terminated at. The valve is powered up by a single source of 24 volts supply at the input. This voltage source is what will be used to actuate the valves on each channel. The output channels are actuated electronically. Which means instead of sending 24 volt supply to the field devices via the PLC I/O card, the PLC will instead communicate to the valves through digital means. The most common type is Profibus and ASI communication system. Again, before communication can be established by the PLC, the valves will need to be addressed. And the address must match the address in the PLC program. This will be discussed later. Now, as per the program requirement, the PLC will communicate to terminal block. This digital signal will tell the electronic part of the block the channel that need to be actuated. Now, unlike the electro-valve that required a dedicated 24 volts signal for actuation, the 24 volts that is connected at the input will be shared between the channels and hence, the field device will be actuated with compressed air. The good news is that multiple channels can all be actuated all at once. Now with this type of device comes with some unique features. Unlike the electro-valve that requires dedicated 24 volts at each actuation points, terminal blocks only need one source of power supply. As a result, less wires are used during installations. It can be used to actuate multiple valves all at once. The valves within the blocks can easily be replaced. It's very cheap to set up because of the less wire that are needed during installations. Now, let's do a quick recap. We started off looking at Electro-Valve. The drawback of this device was discussed during bulky installation. From there we look at terminal block. The design of this devices was looked at in details. Finally we ended off looking at advantage that this device has over electro-valves. Hope you have learned something new today. See you in the next one.